But there's a reason why one of the seven deadly sins is gluttony, and why pride is another of the seven deadly sins. And Meghan is envy is another one of them. And Meghan is the ideal representative of all the seven deadly sins rolled into one body.
Lady Colin Campbell and Tom Bower just dropped a bombshell shaking the royal world. Secrets about how Meghan and Harry's kids, Archie and Lilibet, were born, secrets that were quietly kept behind palace walls, have blown wide open. The Montecito pair are furious, rushing to control the damage. This isn't just gossip. These two top royal biographers back their claims with solid proof that sparks serious doubts about timelines, secrecy, and strict royal rules.
You had both sides of the Atlantic, household names being toppled because this race-baiting bitch, which is what she is, was flexing her muscles and destroying people's careers.
For a duo who sold themselves on honesty and openness, this could be the harshest blow yet. Meghan and Harry never wanted this scandal out. They've spent years building a spotless image, polished, controlled, shielded by the media. But now, everything's coming apart. Lady Colin Campbell and Tom Bower, two of Britain's fiercest royal biographers, are ripping open the one secret the Sussexes fought hardest to hide. The real story behind Archie and Lilibet's births. No tricks, no lies, just raw truth that stings. Since day one, their push to break from the royal family was clear, but it's what they keep silent on that speaks the loudest, different from any royal birth before.
I really think it's the enormity of it all and the tremendous amount of damage that they have done, and how unnecessary the whole thing has been. It's like starting out being a billionaire and throwing it all into the sea, and then trying to exchange stones for money.
The births of Archie and Lilibet unfolded cloaked in secrecy. No traditional photo sessions, no official hospital announcements, no beaming medical staff, and certainly no adherence to palace protocol. Now, Lady Colin Campbell and Tom Bower are piecing together a narrative that contrasts starkly with the glossy image Meghan and Harry shared. Take Archie's birth, for instance. The couple insisted he was born at London's Portland Hospital, yet Lady Colin points to inconsistencies in Meghan's timeline. There's no security record, no staff confirmations, no visual proof whatsoever. Even more unsettling are whispers that Archie might not have been born on UK soil at all. Should that be confirmed, it would rewrite the story entirely.
My researches lead me to conclude that she had a plan from the word go. That she is the ultimate opportunist, and that from the very word, I think that all those years of...
This isn't just a breach of trust. It could wipe out Archie's entire claim to royal status. Then there's Lilibet, born in California, meant to mark a fresh start, but Tom Bower suspects her birth certificate was doctored or spun to fit a slick PR story. Why does it clash with what Meghan and Harry said? Even worse, they claim the Queen gave her blessing for the name Lilibet. Palace insiders backed by Lady Colin say that never happened. A royal tribute built on a lie. No doctors, no palace reporters, no Prince William or Kate in sight. The royal medical team got credit elsewhere. Meghan and Harry, silent. Lady C calls it all deliberate. Hide the truth, dodge the facts.
You have so much as she had on the plate. You actually don't need to gorge yourself on the whole meal at once and then decide afterwards, as your belly's about to burst, that you want some more. Because her greed is extraordinary.
No doctors, no royal fanfare. No wonder the public doubts every word. Meghan's dramatic claims about emotional distress and hiding from the media. Lady C calls BS. No reporters staked out. No helicopters buzzing. The press didn't even know she was in labor until after the baby was born. The whole trauma story made up. Tom Bower says this wasn't a slip-up. It was a power move. Meghan wanted to flip royal motherhood on its head. Tradition? To her, that was just oppression.
The family was very relieved that Meghan was able to control Harry because Harry was uncontrollable and had always been.
Harry played along, but in doing so, they broke the monarchy's code of transparency. The palace didn't just get mad, they were blindsided. Now the truth is clawing out, and their silence could be their undoing. The world's eyes are locked on them, and Meghan and Harry can't spin out of this one. Coming up, did Meghan hide pregnancies from royal doctors? Was Lilibet a trap to pull the Queen into the spotlight? And why are the Sussex scrambling to hush biographers? Lady C's got insiders talking. Meghan dodged royal doctors through both pregnancies, breaking palace rules that demand crown-approved physicians for births. Instead, she hired private practitioners nobody at the palace knew about, keeping officials in the dark until the last second. A palace aide spilled it. We had no idea where she was or what was happening. This isn't independence, it's straight-up evasion. Then there's the name Lilibet, sold as a heartfelt nod to the late Queen's personal nickname. But Tom Bower's palace sources say Meghan and Harry never got that official green light. Naming their daughter Lilibet? Disrespectful and raw. Lady C says the Queen was deeply hurt. This wasn't a gift. It was a trap. An insider spilled. They told Her Majesty but never asked. If she said no, she'd look cold. Pure manipulation dressed as tribute. Photos of Archie and Lilibet dropped weeks or even months later. Meghan said it was about privacy, but Lady C and Bower smell something else. Avoiding tough questions. Palace insiders always suspected Meghan didn't want official photographers around for a reason. Tom Bower claims this cloak and dagger silence let them control every image and timeline.
She controls Harry, so that's a good thing. And also, she's a woman of color, which is a great thing. So, but had she not been a woman of color, I'm pretty sure the marriage would not have been allowed to proceed.
Every photo, every announcement, pure PR polish, no royal truth, just Hollywood smoke and mirrors. Lady Colin Campbell drops a bomb. Archie's birth certificate was edited. At first, Meghan's full name and title were on it. Then, weeks later, Rachel Meghan vanished, leaving only Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. Why? Lady C says it was a slick move to rebrand Meghan as all royal, ditching her Markle identity to boost her Hollywood clout. The palace was blindsided. In a rare public statement, royal aides denied any role, blaming the Sussexes. This isn't just shady, it's deliberate image laundering. Now Meghan and Harry are scrambling. Sources say they're working hard to trash Lady C and Tom Bower.
She expected that to happen with Meghan. And when she discovered that it was not happening and was not going to happen, I mean, she described Meghan as a wicked, wicked girl.
Meghan and Harry aren't just fighting back, they're firing legal threats, twisting arms, trying to yank interviews off the internet. But the damage? Already done. The questions are burning hot, the evidence out in plain sight. One palace insider said it straight. This isn't about privacy anymore. It's about lies, and what happens when they catch up. The Sussexes tried to rewrite the rulebook, but looks like they rewrote their own downfall instead. Lady C and Tom Bower promise more explosive revelations, and the royal silence? It's deafening. Behind the Insta-perfect pics and Netflix hype, the truth's tearing apart the image. Montecito's shaken to the core. Meghan and Harry's hands-on private parents act under full assault. Lady C and Bower's firestorm has the world glued and asking the hard questions. Meanwhile, Meghan's legal team floods tabloids with cease and desist orders, only stirring the pot. A Daily Mail insider put it best, the more they threaten, the more curious we get.
Harry's latent dark side, which was always there, but it was contained as much as possible. I mean, it was never totally contained. For instance, he attacked a friend of mine who is a lord, who's his father's age.
Instead of cooling the backlash, Harry and Meghan just turned up the heat. American media, once their safe zone, is starting to bite. Page 6, the New York Post. They're going in hard, questioning not just their brand, but the strange blackout around their kids. Netflix, quietly rethinking everything. Allies getting nervous, and in Hollywood, once the loyalty cracks, it collapses. In the UK, public trust in the Sussexes has nosedived by 65%. In the US, the tide's shifting. Parents are asking, what are they hiding? Why dodge royal norms unless there's a reason? Even supporters are now whispering what Lady C screamed. They're cashing in on secrets they won't explain. Even their own fans are starting to call it out. Something's off. And what about the royals? Buckingham Palace is still playing silent, but insiders say it's only calm on the surface. Behind the scenes, the senior royals are suiting up. Legal teams, PR offensives, they're preparing for war. Tom Bower says Prince William isn't just upset, he's furious. He sees the spin, the games, and he's ready to fight back to protect the crown's future. The silence won't last forever, and when the royals strike, they don't miss. Still watching? That means you're in deep. Smash that like button, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and drop your take in the comments. This story's just getting started.